Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back for more of that Attack on Titan greatness. This being the second episode of the final season, or episode 61 overall. Joining me once again for this reaction, I have my dude Zypher with me.
Yo, what's up, guys? Glad to be back. We're gonna be doing this every single week, as we've said before. And last episode left on a really crazy note. We saw Gene at the end there. We both acknowledged it.
Yeah.
I feel like we're still gonna be focusing on the new cast more. We're not. I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna slowly keep pulling back on the old cast as like these episodes proceed. I don't know what the mark is gonna be, but I heard overall this is gonna be a really chill episode. But
yeah, their focus, like, it seems like is going to be going back to, like, because the war, it was going on for like 4 years or whatever, and they're saying, okay, now our focus has to go back to getting the founding titan, obtaining the founding titan. So that's what we're going to be heading into, probably over time, of course. But yeah, really looking forward to this episode as always. So let's not waste any more time. We're going to hop into it, everyone. Here we go. So they're not content with their victory, even though they won. It's like
the Marleyans keep wanting more, bro.
Humanity's starting to catch up. That's what they're saying. That's crazy. Like the weaponry and everything. They're all looking up.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. He says, I still want that smoke.
He still got Levi to worry about, though. Come on now. That's crazy and scary to think about at the same time. Ooh.
Cool and ready for it.
Yo, you see his reaction? Oh, he wants to redeem himself. We gonna see another fight with them?
Dude.
Maybe? Oh.
Dude, sun versus sun.
Damn, that's a good way to segue into the OP. Midnight Train. He's like, oh, I forgot about that. Like, that's a big.
He's like, oh shit, you'll find out.
The special. Wait, what? Okay, Zeke. Oh, Levi, he still has PTSD. He still has PTSD.
No, they got Mikasa. Bro. Oh shit.
Okay, that transition. That transition. Oh, he was there.
Oh shit. When they.
Wow.
I mean, he had to be, right? Because he had sacred power.
Yeah. I was wondering how that even transpired though, because Ymir was saying she was gonna die soon.
Okay, wait, hold on. I actually I wanted to quickly mention. I think it's actually so crazy how once you inherit the powers, there's no secrets among the Titans themselves. You share everything.
Right, everything.
So, like, if Ymir knows, Eren shares everything. Like they share everything. Like once you have like I guess the coordinates, or what part of the facet of it is it? I think it's the coordinates. When you share that part of it, you know everything. And Colt is gonna figure all that out. I don't know how big of a role Colt is gonna play into everything with the Beast Titan.
Which I think, yeah, I think like with Galliard, I don't know, am not sure specifically if it's shared among everyone, but he has it from Ymir's perspective. So like the memories, all of Ymir's memories, yeah. So everything that Ymir experienced, he can see that, obviously, like the actions of Reiner and the actions of others and what a lot of the things that transpired. So yeah, it is really fascinating. It is like to even like have, like, obviously we're years into the future compared to like season 3, but it's like really fascinating to me, like I said, seeing this.
Who's this chick? Oh,
Peak Pike. Oh, she's the cart titan. She said bipedal, or that just made me think of it for some reason.
So she's the one that saved Zeke back in the season 3 part 2.
She's been clutch in a lot of moments. And look at the character acting.
Is it me, or like the way they're moving is a little
it's like a little janky at parts, yeah, but like the character acting definitely stands out.
They're all kind of close to him.
Yeah, they all look up to him. Probably would be smart for him. Falco's a good boy, man. He like looks out for everyone.
What the?
Oh, is he seeing?
Oh no.
He was seeing. Oh my god. Was that like Annie and them?
Oh
Yeah,
whatever
dude.
his name is.
Wow.
This is the guy who had Ymir's ability before. Remember that was with them in the flashback with Reiner and Bertold, and then the Ymir popped up and ate their friend.
Yeah.
That's their friend right there, and then that's Annie. Oh my god, dude.
Jeez.
And at this point, he's lost like 3 of them on the right. But he's
Yeah.
still around.
That's crazy though. The parallel there.
He's being left behind. Oh my god.
Damn.
Who's just watching them? Is it P?
Who? I don't know who that was. Don't tell me that's who I think it is. Don't tell me that was.
Who did you think it was?
Eren? I don't know.
No, I didn't think it was Eren.
No? I can't really tell. Any of them could be here. So much time has passed. Oh my god. Oh shit. Falco's like, I want to take the Armor Titan so she doesn't have to go through all that shit. He's looking out for her.
Bro, I'm really fucking with Falco.
Yeah,
like he seems like
I am
the
too.
best head on his shoulders.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
He gives me, you know what he gives me vibes of? He gives me like Eren vibes, like how Eren was doubting and calling out everything.
Yeah.
And like, but on the other side.
My God.
Jesus Christ, bro.
This is how the brainwashing all goes and shit.
Wait, oh, he's switching up his personality.
Yeah.
He was just calling him out on it, and then he backs.
You have to rescue Gabby. You have to save Gabby. Yeah, they're back. So they're back at where the camps are, right? The internment camps and all that. Wow, even Falco is asking himself this, man. I'm really liking Falco's character for a lot of different reasons already.
This shit's so sad.
Yeah. Aww.
Oh, damn, he has a whole family.
Yeah, like we get to see like all their families and everything. Like this, we never got this side or this, never saw this aspect at all.
Why does that guy look like Eren in the
He does, bro. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say.
From the manga panels I've seen.
I didn't want to say it. And so maybe that person we saw earlier was. Oh, the way they're having these shots. It's him.
No way.
It's him. It's him. So maybe who we saw earlier was him? On the balcony? Oh, so they're related. They're related?
I feel like they just sneak shit in between sentences. while talking.
They do. They do. Cap, right. Come on. You don't believe that. You don't believe that. Even he don't believe that deep in his mind. He don't. He's going really in detail for someone who doesn't. Who claims he doesn't care. They're like savages.
Bro, they're terrified. They're like, yo,
Right.
stop talking.
Like we got to keep planting this into them that they're evil. They're evil. They're savages. Like they're terrible. They're devils. Oh, okay. What was that? Is that gonna be important for later on? Like something we're gonna have to remember. Narrator. Tiber family. Oh, okay. So that must be the Titan that we haven't saw yet.
Yeah, he has the hammer.
Yeah, that's the one we haven't saw yet. So they drove King Fritz to the island. Is that's what they're saying the Tibers did?
The Warhammer Titan family.
Yeah. Oh, you hear that OST kick in too?
Yeah.
A year though, only a year.
Oh.
The one line. Not in this room. Oh, damn, bro.
Man, bro, I still think that guy they had in the background, that has to be Eren.
That had to be Eren. I think that person we saw earlier on the balcony, that could have been Pike, but I like just from the hair, I was like, that kind of like resembles Eren from the back. I know we didn't get a good shot, but maybe because what we saw, that we pointed out, where the guy who had like his face bandage, we were like, oh, that looks like Eren.
No,
I think maybe earlier that could have.
It has to be Eren, just because I'm pretty sure a lot of people who used to, they know, like that. There's a panel of Eren out there that has the exact. Unless this is like for some reason like an exact replica of it, has to be him.
It's him. It's him.
And it makes so much sense that of all people, Falco would be the one to come in contact with him, because he seems to be the one with the most like
The head on his shoulders, the best head on his shoulders. Yeah,
and
he's
he would like understand the other side's perspective.
yeah.
And oh, dude,
Just
like,
those simple things like that. Simple things like that, like Falco reaching out to. If it is, I think it is Eren. Just the way that they were putting the shots on him and everything, like they were making it a focal point, right? To like focus on this guy. If it was just any random background character, they wouldn't have done that. So I think it's Eren. Yeah.
I also really love like the slight hints that we're getting at with Reiner and his past. I cannot wait until they start diving into that. I feel like I think this is what I think is gonna happen. I think that we got the hint of that in the trailer. Wherever Reiner is headed could potentially lead to what that trailer was heading. Where I think Eren's gonna find Reiner in like a safe space, and that's where they're gonna get to talking.
Oh,
and really
dude,
exchange dialogue, and that shit's
I hope.
be nuts,
Yeah,
bro.
I hope. Yeah,
dude.
And you also got to think about Zeke too. You also got to think about Zeke as well with that. But yeah, I'm really liking the perspective that we're getting, you know, from like the Marleyans. Well, they're Eldians just with Marleyans like above them. But like their families, getting this like Reiner's family. I mean, apparently he's related to Gabby. We saw their family, and you can really tell. It reminds me of like when you know, Zeke was being brainwashed when he was a kid. Like it literally reminds me of that, because they're pushing this to Gabby, like they're devils, they're evil, like they're savages.
That actually got me thinking. I didn't want to mention it while we were watching though, because I know a lot of people, manga readers, hate Gabby. I don't necessarily hate her yet. But I feel like at the same time, depending on the context, I don't know if I'll be able to find myself to hate him, because like that within the context, I feel like it would have been the same reason why you would hate Reiner, but you can't help hate Reiner because there's reasons why he acts like the way. So if Gabby acts like in a malicious way towards her cast, but it makes sense because she's been brainwashed, raised as a Marleyan, like an ordinary Marleyan, I feel like it would make sense. But like the little tidbits of like the flashbacks of Reiner and the trauma that he's been through, and that was switches up on the Falco and the train. There's so many little hints there, and then the oh my god, there's so much.
When he's in the room with the family, he's like talking about all of them back on the island, and then the family like shuts that shit down like so quickly because they're like, we can't let him talk anymore because Gabby's gonna start thinking a different way. Because you even heard her question. She was like, wait, there's all kinds of people there. I thought they were all devils. So it's like stuff like that. The family like had to shut that down.
And notice that every single alien, even Zeke, I didn't even expect much from Zeke. Zeke even snuck in a line there, but the Marleyans even said that like there's one line we gotta worry about. And like so Zeke is sneaking in shit. Like I don't know what's happening. But like the way Reiner was saying stuff and Gabby was like, huh? And like, cause she doesn't fully understand that there's so much to unpack, bro.
Yeah, and also we got to give a lot of love to Falco, because I think me and you both agree that Falco's one of like from the new characters that have been introduced with this season. I think Falco's like up there for me for sure. I just think he wants to literally like a main reason why he wants to inherit the Armor Titan is because he doesn't want to see Gabby getting like tossed into that into all that shit. So I really respect it about Falco. He has a good head on his shoulders for sure.
I think Falco and Garby are probably going to be the main focus. I think Sophia and Uldo or Udo, whatever his name is. I feel like they might become sacrificial pieces. I feel like they're not going to make it out with inheriting the powers.
Who knows, bro? Like honestly, with this series,
my only thing that out of this episode seems really odd to me was that suicide in the rain.
That was weird.
Was that supposed to be Reiner's uncle, like Gabby's dad or something? Like I don't even know what the hell that was.
You couldn't even see who it was. It was so dark, and his like character outline was like his whole character was like blacked out, and it was like raining. And then you saw like the people's reactions. They were like, they said they heard it was a soldier or something like that. So I don't know, but there's a lot. The stuff with the Tiber family that apparently we're gonna get more into. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff like the Warhammer Titan. There's a lot of stuff that that we kind of got into with this episode. So apparently we're gonna have another. They're going to be going back to the island. They said they only have like about a year though, so that should be kind of interesting because we know Reiner. Reiner was there before for like what 5 years, 6 years or something like that. So
yeah.
So
and it's actually crazy. Like they gotta really make their moves because Zeke's only got a year left. And the way he says things like, "Oh, we gotta take them down," but I feel like Zeke has a secret hidden agenda, bro. That's not what he truly wants.
Yeah, it's not about his ass. It's not about wiping his ass. He has a different secret. He has something. It might not just be one. It could be multiple things, but We'll see.
Dude, but yeah, the exchanges are gonna be great. I cannot wait for the next episode. This was really good. I genuinely believe like I like this episode way more than the premiere. Like the premiere was good, but like there's so much to unpack and like there's so many things happening behind the scenes that I cannot wait for. I believe that was Eren. We still haven't met Mikasa.
Oh, man's looking like a hobo.
We haven't met Connie or Sasha, like any of the rest of the cast. I don't know. We're probably not gonna see them until like I think like people were saying like the first episode back from the break is gonna be like the one where shit really kicks off. So I'm looking forward to that. So
yeah, I was gonna say one more thing before we probably wrap up. I was gonna say like, so a couple years have passed, right? So if that was Eren, like we're assuming it is Eren, right?
I think it's 4 years that passed.
Yeah, 4 years. Yeah, 4 years, 3 or 4 years, whatever. I think it's been 3 years since they reached the ocean. I think because it's been that long, because I know people were like in the previous video they were like questioning or asking like something about me. I don't know about you, but knowing where the series, like I know we're on like the Marleyan like mainland, like that's where we are, but I was assuming, or we were guessing that because it's been 3 years, or 3 years since they reached the ocean at the end of season 3, because it's been that amount of time, I feel like it's possible that they could be on the Marleyan mainland because so much time has passed, and we saw Eren there. So I think it's possible that some of the others,
I think they're just split up, and I'm telling you, like I said, I think there's like an underground basement, and they're like where like you know how Grisha had his own thing, and that they rarely ever get moved there. But like, dude, bro, when they show everybody around the city just hidden, oh, dude,
I think there are some.
This is so good.
Yeah, I think there are still some characters on the other island. Like I still think there are people there, but I would not be surprised. Like we see Eren here, some of them that maybe have infiltrated or are in Marley already, kind of working from the shadows. Essentially, I think we have something like that going on. Yeah. So that about does it for this episode of Attack on Titan. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Let us know what you thought of this episode. And I know I didn't mention it. I don't think I mentioned it at the beginning of the video. But if you guys want to see Zypher's perspective, it will be down in the description below, the link to that. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out if you want to see his perspective. This episode, we assumed that things were going to kind of slow down a little bit, and it did. But an episode like this, something like this, where there's so much to kind of look into and there's so much here, I really love episodes like this, especially with a series like Attack on Titan. So yeah, I think that about does it for this episode. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.